What's up, guys? Not such a conqueror here, aka Johnny Khan. Trying to record my video here, but people are so fucking dumb. Like, just ambulance. What is it? Yeah, an ambulance comes. Person on a motorcycle doesn't get the fuck out of the way. Anyways, so the topic of today's video is things that I've successfully done in Magic so far. Some of the things. This video was inspired by my boy Nocturnus, who did a video today on the benefits of Magic, I believe. Some of the things that I've seen successfully. Now, I got into it because some of this shit came naturally to me, right? Like seeing what I believe are entities or ghosts or whatever, fucking hearing the things whispering in my ear, some kind of language. One of the things that I successfully done, I believe, is call upon Lilith. And probably not the traditional Lesser Key of Solomon way, or making the circle on the ground with the candles. This was done a different method. You have to try different methods before you call on spirits or entities until finally one does work. You just don't give up. Some method might work for you and some other might not. Some things come to you like in an aha kind of moment, or something finally clicks. There's many reasons why your ritual or spell didn't work. It's all about energy. It's about imagination. But anyways, I knew that calling upon Lilith was successful when I started having some really trippy ass dreams. Like, whenever you work with these entities, the dreams tend to be more violent in nature to get your attention. Some say that Lilith is a succubus or whatever, but it wasn't that easy, If you heard that she has a sense of humor, she does. It was very tongue-in-cheek, basically telling me to kind of like go fuck myself in a half-joking kind of manner. She didn't say that, but the actions in the dream said that, basically. And I'm like, oh, okay. And my friend that introduced me to invoking Lilith said, oh, yeah, it's game on. Another thing, I've lived in LA for 3 decades now. I've never have heard or seen an owl out here on these streets. I've been out on these streets at night for like 3 years now at cemetery hours. What is it? The graveyard shift. I go back home like at 4 a.m. I've seen wolves. I've seen coyotes. I've seen raccoons. I've seen skunks, possums, but I've never seen or heard an owl before. Now, what's interesting about this case, I want to go deliver food at this one address, and I hear, whoo, whoo, whoo. Okay, right? Cool, I thought, right? I'm all like, that's weird. But what was weirder, what are the chances of this happening, are astronomical. I went back to the spot where I usually stay at, where I get my Uber Eats orders. It's just my little spot. I went outside of my car and I heard, whoo, whoo. And I swear to you, up on the building, I saw an owl. Whoo, whoo. And owls are one of the animals that represent Lilith. Oh, yeah. I started offering her wine, her sigil. And I do believe she's come to me in dreams. You'll start hearing things in dreams out loud. What's another thing I've done? Imagination has a big part to do with a lot of these things too, by the way. Your dreams will get more violent. You'll start noticing synchronicities everywhere. Like if you pray to this kind of current, the dark current, you'll start seeing 666 everywhere. An interesting thing, I was doing a delivery one day to this house, the apartment, and I noticed that there was free, incense right at the front, right? Oh, that's cool, right? Boom, I take it in. The next time I come in, which is I think the next day, there was a free printer. And I've been wanting a free printer, you know. It said free printer, black and white. I didn't care if it was black and white, right? I could finally decorate my little grimoire with like black and white pictures. I'm like, oh, cool. So I took it, and I think the connection number was 66. It ended in 666. There'll be times when I say my infernal prayers or whatever, and I'll get a free pizza that night. I'll get a free, some customer will cancel, and I'll get some free food or whatever. I'm like, oh, cool. You'll start seeing things like that, synchronicities. When you start working with some of this stuff that changes you internally, you'll notice. Me, because I'm an artist, I'm a musician. I notice that shit on stage. Like just you'll be in touch with a demonic kind of energy. Now, as far as if it's right or wrong, that's another story. Some people are not meant to like get in that deep with this kind of stuff. They're still in the Christian Catholic program or whatever. That's cool. Everyone's on their own journey, right? Whatever. Not everyone's meant to access this kind of information. Knowledge truly is powerful. It really is. And people take it for granted. There's a lot of knowledge out there in grimoires that people take for granted. Some of this shit is free on archive.org, but it'll look so mundane, or it'll be so easy to overlook for some reason, right? And you don't read it, when really it's maybe the piece of the puzzle that you needed. This isn't just some Harry Potter shit, You have to go in deep with this shit, and it truly is capable of changing you internally, if you let it, in a good way. Getting in touch with that current, read the Qliphoth, or go through the 13 gates of the Necronomicon. It's not just about fucking people over or whatever, which is fun. It's also about, you'll be able to meet people astrally. You'll be able to meet people that inspire you from history, or even in real life, like through the 13 gates or whatever. If you go through the 13 gates, you'll, if you want self-knowledge, it's there. You'll be able to see a part of yourself, or call upon a part of yourself that's missing, or you thought was missing. This shit is deep. All right. So that's just some of the stuff that I've experienced using, magic or rituals or whatever. All right. So thank you for following my channels on YouTube under Not Such the Conqueror. And thank you for following my TikTok. Peace.